Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Sandra. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to go through another week of March in my planner. This is just an update for everybody who is interested in Jane's Agenda. They are having a spring release as of today. Today is March 7th. I feel like today is a lucky day. I don't know why. But anyway, there's a new release today. There's no discounts or anything. It's just their big spring release, and some of the dashboards are beautiful. They have some dividers in there that are new and some new discs. Oh, they're beautiful. But if you guys aren't aware, I do have a discount code. It's simply my name, Sandra Dahl, SANDRADAHL, and you can use that for a discount and log in, and I will receive a small amount of affiliate income at no extra cost to yourself, and that would help me to support my business. So thank you in advance if you decide to use my code, and happy shopping, because spring is coming and it's nice to refresh our planners. So I'm in my beautiful Canyon Leather Binder. I also have mentioned in previous videos that Franklin has released 2 new colors in this binder. So they had, I think it was Sunrise Lavender, they had Majestic Teal. The colors are beautiful. They're so pretty. This is my setup right now and I'm loving it. It's a little busy on this side, yes, but I don't know. I like having all the things. I don't feel complete unless I have everything in here. Okay, I'm just gonna go get my task cards. So if I remember where they are, they're on my new divider. This is my schedule divider. So I'll pull out the week and let's review the previous week. Sometimes I don't remember where I've put stuff. Okay, I did keep in Thursday. I know this was the last day of last month, but I kept it in because I knew I had to review it with you guys. So I think I've been pretty productive. I mean, the weekend I gave myself a little bit of grace and I didn't go crazy and do everything. But that being said, now that Chad's home, he is working from home again. So we did find a job. Things are, we're going to be okay. It's just the working from in town, there's a lot less income. So I have to be really strategic about where our money goes. And also it's hard. It's hard, that transition for anybody whose partner works out of town and then comes back. The adjustment itself is hard, right? So I was used to him being gone. He was gone for 2 months. I was like, okay, I'm on my own. I have to do all the things, and things got done and things were organized. And now it's like I rely on him to do certain things, and then when he doesn't, I get disorganized and things fall apart a lot easier. Like the house is messier, dishes don't get done on time all the time. And normally in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But in my head, because I have OCD, it gives me anxiety. And then anxiety helps me to become less organized, because I start freaking out about stuff that I feel like I can't control. So if that sounds familiar, welcome. Welcome to my world. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so I'm looking at Thursday and I was super productive this day. So Chad had just come home on the 28th. The 28th was Connor's birthday, my son. He had turned 10, and I had filmed and done so much work. So I had done this video. I ended up having time to do my compact. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, please check it out. There was a lady from Instagram reached out to me who had given me her planner that I had been searching for a couple of years, and she sent it to me, and it was amazing. And now I have this cute, adorable little catch-all planner that I take everywhere, and I love it. And I love how I decorated it this month too. And then most likely I probably won't change it for April, just because I've already changing out my main planner every month, right? So it's a little bit more work. But yeah, so I was still party planning here. I pulled over all my February reference material. So it's kind of my planner reset. During my planner reset for each month, I will go back in the old month and just go through all of the dailies, all of the weeklies, and see if there's anything I need to pull over into my reference section. My reference section is down here. and I currently don't have it labeled. So that actually is one of my tasks today. You'll see it on my list for today, is to make some planner labels for my divider that actually say reference. Okay, and I did so much. I had an Amazon return, I had a couple of them, party planning, videos, and filming and editing this video takes about 2-3 hours, maybe more. And then I also did the compact as well. So I did really, really well. And as you can see, almost everything is checked off. Okay, so that was the end of the month. Oh, and then also for easy reference, like on the index page, I will also put my important information here as well. So if this is kind of like a key indicator, if I do have reference material that I want to carry over to a new month or in my reference section, that I just come to the index and I can find it here. Okay, so for Friday, so here's where things started not breaking down, but just I didn't get everything done. So I did my financials, analytics, statistics, and I did my budget close because, as we know, it was the first, and so that's when I do all of my things. And I wanted to film my switch over for my jeans agenda. I did switch over my discs. You guys will see this when I do my work planner anyway, so I'll show you. I'm using the white French handwriting cover. I put silver discs, and then I'm using the butterfly vellum. I had a little error with this. You guys will see it in the video today. Oh gosh. I ended up having to trim it shorter because I punched it on the wrong side, and I was so embarrassed as I was editing the video. I didn't actually catch that until the end of the video. I was like, how could I have gone through, as I was editing, I was like, how could I have gone through this long without noticing I punched it backwards? Oh, I swear, I must have been so out of it or so tired that day. So I didn't get to do that. I think I did it over the weekend. And Chad was supposed to fix the gate. He didn't get to that, but he did clean the furnace filter for me. And I got my nails done on that Friday because I went out. Actually, I didn't write it down. I did write it down on Saturday too. Just write it here. Okay. So what happened was we didn't get a babysitter for Friday. Chad watched the kids while I went out because I just needed to get out. I think he was sad. He just came back Wednesday and I went out without him. And this was a really busy night. It was super busy and it was a lot of fun. But I was feeling sad because he couldn't come with me. And then Saturday, his parents were supposed to babysit so that we could go out. And they didn't come into the city because the roads were too bad. We'd had a big snowstorm and not a big snowstorm. It was snowing a little bit again and they didn't want to drive. So they didn't come, but my mom came and then me and Chad went out. It wasn't as busy, but we still had fun. Okay, and then Saturday I did get some things done. I didn't have to, I had to pay back money to my father-in-law, but they never came, so I didn't bother. Chad was supposed to fix the gate and he didn't. We bought hamburger from Costco, so I had to package that up using my vacuum machine thing, my food saver, which I got a couple of years ago from my ex-mother-in-law. And then changed tax grade. So I submitted her taxes actually this day. So that was good. I got all of that done. It was a lot of work, but I did it all. I like to be a little bit of ahead of the game. Technically, you don't have to submit taxes till the end of April. You don't have to pay your taxes, but I'm going to take care of my business stuff and pay it ahead of time and we're good. It's all done. Right, I picked up the cake. I got Chad to pick up the cake this day too. He ran out and did errands and I stayed home and did work. Okay, and then Sunday was the day of Connor's party. So that was crazy. It was a crazy, crazy day. There were like 4 or 5 people canceled, but we still had 20 people here, including like 12 kids or 13 kids or something like that. It was crazy, crazy kids. Remind me to never have that many kids, and I don't know how our parents did it. You know how if you have like 13 siblings or like 13 aunts and uncles, how did our parents do it? Like, what happened? What was that? How did our grandparents do that? There's no way. I've got 3. There's no way. So I wanted to do my yearly sheets for my budgeting stuff, and I never got to that. I didn't get the grocery list done. I knew we had to get groceries, but we waited till I think it was Monday when we went. Still didn't film the Jane's Agenda video, but I did a few things. And we had to pick up the balloons that morning. So Chad again, he went on some errands. And then Monday, this was a really, really good day. So Chad fixed the gate, I believe, this day. Was it? Yes, he fixed the gate. So that was good. Everything that I had on here, I did. It was kind of like a catch-up day, pretty much. Like I did my journaling stuff. I transferred my blog, and I actually got my video posted. So because I had 2 videos, I did my makeup Friday night and Saturday night, and I was going to do it Sunday, but I ran out of time. So I have another makeup video already posted for like upcoming Monday, which is amazing. And I answered YouTube comments. I had kind of let it get away with me. So if I don't answer you guys right away, it's not because I'm not going to. I will. I just sometimes get really busy. But yeah, I did that. And then I also edited the Jane's Agenda video. So you will see that today. It will be posted. Except for that one whole error where I was like, I messed up. And I can't believe I didn't recognize it till the end of the video. I even made a comment. I was like, I can't believe I didn't recognize this. Oh my gosh. So Tuesday, I didn't blog brainstorm, and I didn't call for x-rays. I do have to do that, but I'm going to have to get my mom to watch the kids now because Chad's back at work. And so he works, Monday to Friday, technically Monday to Saturday. So I'll have to get my mom to help out with that. And there was a lot of things I wanted to do. I wanted to work on personal development and spiritual stuff. Never got to it. And I also wanted to organize the clothes and do Danica's dresser, and I didn't do that. But I did. This was Tuesday. I started cleaning my makeup. You guys, what a project. So altogether, I did finish it yesterday. Altogether, I think it took 3 hours this day. So I started at 6:30 in the evening, and I knew my son had to go to bed, but I put him to bed. So kind of what it entails. I've got these. I should take a picture. Maybe I'll take a picture and post it in this video when I go upstairs. But I've got these acrylic organizers on the side of this little cubby in my room. So I'm very lucky. I have like a little desk area in my room built in. And it's just a small little cubby thing. And I have 5 organizers altogether on the top of my desk with like some lipstick ones. So I organized it all and put it in there, and I cleaned out all my makeup, got rid of everything that was older. There's still a few things I might get rid of, but I mean, I got rid of my Marc Jacobs bronzer and my some Too Faced Tarte powder. So a lot of the other stuff I just chucked because once foundation is old, you don't want to give it to anybody. And pretty much I've got the darkest skin tone of anybody I know that would even use foundation of my friends. So I just chucked it because they need light foundation. So it wasn't going to work. So anyway, so I cleaned that up. I did the organizers. I cleaned off my desk on top. But what I do is I take the organizers, I put them in the bathtub, wash them out, and then I dry them with paper towel and like shine them up and make them like clean again. And then I put them back. And because I have so many, and because they've got all these little tiny drawers in each one, it takes forever. So just to do that, just the top was 3 hours altogether. And I finished that once my son went to bed. Now I wish I'd taken it before, but honestly, you can't really tell. There was not too much of a difference because it's still all in the organizers, but now I know it's changed. I know it's clean and organized, and I know now I know which products I need again, which ones I'm running out of. So I'm happy that I did that. And then I had to do this hot lunch thing for my son. Oh yeah, and then Tuesday I had a doctor's appointment. So I did find a spot. I know I was expressing that I was like anxious and nervous over not finding a parking spot because the last time I tried going down there was February 1st. The parking guys almost gave me a ticket. And because the nature of my visit was very sensitive, I was very stressed out and I started crying. And as soon as the guy saw me cry, he didn't give me a ticket. And I mean, that sounds so cliche, like how a woman like will cry and like not, the cop will like not give you a ticket. But like, I was so upset at this appointment. I was very, very upset. And when I saw him give me a ticket, I just started bawling. And it was kind of like embarrassing too, because he was really cute. Like, he was so cute. And then he was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Look, this is just a warning. I'll rip out this ticket." And I'm not saying this telling you guys to like brag about it at all. It was a really stressful day for me. That was the day I took my son to West Ed. And he didn't give me the ticket, but I had no parking spot and I wasn't even late for the appointment. I was like 10 minutes early. I've always been like early for these appointments, and my doctor's in St. Albert, and downtown St. Albert, it's so like quaint and lovely and really cute, but there's never any parking. And this was at 10 o'clock in the morning, and like I could park like, 6 blocks away and there still wouldn't be parking. So, um, anyway, that happened, and I'm so nervous about it now, going down there and trying to find a spot. But I went down at 11:15 and there was a spot. So, like, go figure, right? Like, it's around lunchtime. So maybe I should start making my appointments around lunchtime, because then people leave for lunch and then there's spots. So, anyway, that's what I learned from that. Okay, so Wednesday. And that's the thing too. Sorry, I have to go back. When I have appointments or if I have outings or errands, I don't get a lot done. So you can see a lot of these things were like, moved to the next day and crossed off. I don't get a lot of things done because I find it's very unproductive when you have like appointments or have to leave the house for any reason. Okay, so this was yesterday now. Um, Again, I actually didn't finish crossing these things off, but I should have. So I wanted to work on personal development and spiritual stuff, and I never did. And I'm kind of upset by that because I can't even cross off my 3 times a week. The only time I actually worked on stuff was when I did my tarot oracle, which is literally once a week. Like, that's it. And so I did do Danica's top of her dresser. I finished doing my makeup. I did the bottom 2 drawers. So in the bottom drawer underneath my desk, I had like setting spray, eyelashes, the tools of stuff that I need. And it was like a big container. So what I did is I cleaned that whole thing out, and I have another bigger Rubbermaid beside me, which doesn't give me a lot of room to sit in there with my chair. So I took all of my eyeshadow palettes, put them underneath the desk instead. And then I took my serums, my lotions, like my mini samples, put them on top of a little container and put that beside me instead, so I have more room to fit my chair in there. And then I put all of my setting sprays and lashes are in the top drawer. My tools are in the middle drawer of that little one, and then the bottom drawer has all of my blush and contour palettes. So I don't have as many of those because I have a few like blush and contour and bronzer palettes that are separate, like individual ones, and then I've got actual palettes where they're like, multiple colors in there. And so I put those in the bottom drawer of the thing beside me. So yeah, I'll probably take a picture because that's the only way to describe it. So yeah, so yesterday was sticker day, and I didn't actually work on stickers because I spent probably another 2 hours doing makeup stuff when my son was sleeping. And I wanted to organize my clothes but didn't get to it, so I'll have to do that today. And but sticker design, I did actually work on it, and then I didn't like the design, so I deleted everything and I did charms instead. And the thing with the charms is I didn't do all of the charms I wanted to. So for April, I've already kind of released the theme, so it doesn't matter. It's an astrology theme that I'm going to be working on. So I did astrology charms. They're kind of like astrology slash celestial kind of theme, I guess. And I only did a couple for an example. So there's 3 different color schemes, I guess you'd want to call it. I've got ones that are silver, ones that are gold, and then ones that are gold with like colored charms. So I'm going to be. I posted them on Etsy and on my website, and they are like they're live right now. But you have to pick what sign you are, and like that's just an example of what they would look like. So I don't have all of the signs listed there in picture form, but you would pick your sign and then I would make the charm, and that's what it would kind of look like, just with your charm instead of the one that's pictured there. Because honestly, it's not realistic to make all 12 zodiac signs because maybe, they're not all going to get purchased. So I don't want to be sitting on inventory if I don't need to. So that's what I did there. And I also wrote my blog from Tuesday. That's the thing I didn't get done on Tuesday. Again, because I did my makeup. And this is kind of like what I'm talking about when I talk about goals and stuff, is like I can concentrate on one thing, not both things. So either I do work or either I do stuff around the house, right? I can't, so for some reason I can't fit both things into my day. And it does depend. Like, And so I did makeup yesterday and I didn't do my blog, but at least I got my blog done, or Tuesday, I guess. I got my blog done Wednesday instead. So, I mean, it still got done during the week. I just didn't do it on the day I wanted it to do it. Okay, so this is my list for today. We can cross off the film plan with me. This is the only video I do need to film today. And I do want to work on spiritual and personal development still. Got my budget to do. I'll edit this video and organize clothes when my son is sleeping later on today. And I'll have my video to post on Instagram, the Jane's Agenda one that's coming today. So yeah, so that is it for reviewing the week. I know it was a lot. I did a lot of stuff though. Now we're reviewing goals. We'll go to my goals tab. And I honestly don't know how much I got done. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, maybe a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure how much. Maybe a lot. Okay, so Connor's party is done. Filed the taxes. I did the budget close. And spring clean, I guess if you consider my makeup, I started spring cleaning. I really have to work on my son's room. My daughter and my baby's room, it's actually pretty good. I cleaned it. I went through their clothes. I might want to go through their closet and just kind of reorganize the blankets and stuff on top. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Dog poop pickup. As of tomorrow, I think it's going to start melting the snow. So as soon as the snow melts again, I'm going to go out there and start picking up all that. Self-care focus. 2 things I've done so far. I've done my nails, and I also had a bath with Epsom salts. My plantar fasciitis is coming back in my right foot again, and I've got this weird bump developing on the side of my foot. And then when I went to the doctor, I did ask her about it, and she said it could potentially be scar tissue or the end of like the plantar fascia. It basically frays because it's attached like a belt from like one side of your foot to the other that goes around the base of your foot, and one side could potentially be fraying and creating scar tissue. And so that's why there's a bump there. So she said just take diclofenac, and it's kind of like cream that makes your arthritis feel better. Take that and just rub it in there all the time, like twice a day or whenever. She said also if you massage it, it could potentially break down the scar tissue. So I'm going to try doing that. Overall, not terrible. I've got a couple of things done for the week. Some of these things I won't be able to cross off till the end. Personal development, so far, I'm not accomplishing my goal of 3 times a week. And actually, I guess that's not true. Today is Thursday, right? So if I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I would still have 3 times. So we'll see. See if I can. Okay, so now we'll go to the month tab, and I'll look at the monthly goals. Cross off what I can there. Actually, I already did. Good. So I did budget close, all my financial stuff, did the reference section for February, and then I did the yearly pages. So I'm working on the marketing plan. Books, I haven't even finished a book yet. It's perfect. I'm still working on Empire of Storms. I am almost halfway done, or at least halfway done. I mean, they're pretty big books to get through, but they're so good that you just read them so quickly. So there is that. Oh, come on, pen. Okay. So then we're going to review the compass card. I haven't decided if I want to carry on this or do the other one again. Probably just do this again. I like being able to highlight it. But you know what I want to do? I think I'm going to decorate with my stickers on this time. Don't have as many tasks this week to do because it was like crazy busy last week. And this week is it's going to be a little bit slower. Although it's funny how, because this was like the 4th to the 10th, and the next one's going to be the 11th to the 11th to the 17th. So it's already mid-month again. Like I'll be working on goals for April already. Like once time starts flying, it really just does go, doesn't it? It's crazy. Okay, so I will decorate this. My baby started tossing and turning. It's crazy. So I did technically wake up at 5. It's already 6:30. The problem is my husband wakes up at 5 too, and basically from like 5 to 6, he makes so much noise, and I can't film the video. So I have to wait for him to leave for work before I can even start filming, which is hard because I like getting this done at 5. I like starting at 5 because then in case my baby wakes up, it's kind of stressful because I'm like watching him on the baby cam and I'm like, no, stay sleeping. Don't wake up yet. Okay, so with this task card, as you can see, spiritual and personal development, I just did spiritual ones, so they did not get done. Okay, sleep 6 hours plus, I totally have. I have crushed that goal. Water, I have not, and journal daily, I have every single day. Okay, downstairs bath, I still need to do that. So this week still, I'll add it to this one, even though like it's kind of messed up the way I plan, I guess, because I plan on Thursday. Technically, if I had the time and I didn't have kids at home, I would do all of this on Sunday, because Sunday would be like my reset day. But I don't have time for that. I have to do it this Thursday because it's the only time in my schedule, and then I edit it and then I have it posted for Saturday, the day before. Yeah. So that's why I show you guys Thursday to Thursday, because that's the day I plan. But technically, if I was to do this Sunday, I would show you, Monday to Sunday. But anyway, it's just the way it is. I don't have any of these things done. I haven't booked them, so I'll have to continue doing that. Connor's party stuff is done. And then for the home stuff, we did everything. Chad actually will review the week too. But Chad did all of the tasks I assigned him. All of the projects are done. I'm so proud of him. Okay, and then projects, I did the makeup. I cleaned up the Barbie area, but I have to do these things. So I'll be doing my closet and my clothes, hopefully today. And then I have the back closet to do, but I think I have to focus on my son's room because it is getting really messy. And I have to go through with him and be like, okay, here's an object. Is it throw it away, give it to Goodwill, or keep? And I have to do that with everything because he's got so much stuff in there. Okay, still haven't done YouTube intros. And then we're doing Plan With Me for the week, and I have not done a lettering project. I don't think I'll have time. I really need to focus on the YouTube intros. I am so behind. Okay, so I think that's it for that. I'm going to quickly do this. I'll fast forward it, and we'll return in a minute. Alright guys, so that took a little bit. I'm going to get rid of this one now because I think I carried over everything I needed to. Okay, so I'll put this one back in. These stickers aren't staying that well right there. Okay, so the next thing to do we reviewed, kind of did that into one step. We reviewed the compass card. I did new rolls and big rocks right here. So we're going to look at the calendar, the master task in the inbox, and then we're going to go ahead and schedule the week. And then we'll also do the work schedule at the same time. So looking at the monthly here, I like looking at the calendar first. I can't believe we're already looking from the 11th to the 17th. So this week, the 4th to the 10th, we had all of the things. Compost has to go out. I'll do that tonight. For tomorrow, daylight savings is actually on the 10th. So that means we lose an hour of sleep. Some places don't change, which you're very lucky. We lose an hour of sleep. So right now it would be, it would be right now at 6:44 in the morning. It would be 7:44. So it just means that the daylight time changes. So the next day, so the first day, the Monday, my son doesn't have school, so I'll probably get groceries on that day. And then overall for the week, nothing super important. It's garbage day that week, and that's pretty much it. So there's no appointments coming up. The only thing is that one day of school and then daylight savings. And my husband will be working. It's just a PD day for my son. So yeah, so I mean that's good. I mean the week is uneventful, which is really, really good. As for tasks here, haven't done the paperwork yet, haven't cleaned the basement. My husband took care of this indemnity check. It was like an old check. We mailed it in. Haven't done the panels yet. Haven't worked on my mom's bookshelf. Clean makeup storage, it's all done. Okay, dentist appointment, I'll work on that. This, I want to get that done, but we haven't even called yet. The next big project I wouldn't mind doing is the caulking on the bathtub. Okay, the furnace filter is clean. We also need to both get our oil changed, but we both have projects that we need to get done in our vehicles. So my motor on my back windshield wiper went, so I can't use it and I can't see. The windshield wiper itself works. So if my back windshield gets wet, I can use it, but I can't spray because it sprays cleaner inside my back of my Jeep. And my husband, his air conditioner motor and the heat. So his heat doesn't work and the air conditioner doesn't work. So I'm not sure if that's priority or over my windshield wiper. Maybe because, especially if he's driving around my little son who has cystic fibrosis and it's really, really hot and his car is black and it sits outside, he might need air conditioning. So I don't know. That's going to be $200-300, I think. Tap is fixed. He fixed that. I'll check I say spring wardrobe, but I'll go through all my clothes and see what fits and what doesn't. The gate is fixed. And I'm still planning for the family reunion, so we have to discuss that. We were going to try to ask his dad if we could borrow his truck and their trailer, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing. I just can't imagine going to my family reunion with my baby and 3 kids in one big tent. I don't know if we'll have room, and we don't have a way to haul it there. We don't have enough space in my Jeep and Chad's car, so I don't know yet. I don't know what we're doing. But yeah, I'm glad that a lot of those tasks got crossed off, so that was really nice. So the only thing I might potentially do is just if I do the caulking on the bathtub, I need to let it dry for 24 hours with no shower, so it would have to be like we would have to take a break for no showers for at least 2 days because it has to be dry before you do it, and then it has to be dry for 24 hours after you do it. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. So there's nothing really there. And then the master tasks. There might be some things I can do here too. I wouldn't mind transferring those pictures. I want to look into that again. Makeup declutter is done. It's cleaned up. I've just got to focus on my son's room. Danica's dresser top is done. April budget, probably take a look at the x-rays. Okay, and then planner terms are done. Yeah, I don't think I have a business reference section. But I mean, overall, not bad, right? Like I'm getting some stuff done. I do have the closets on there, the front and the back closet. Yeah, April goals, April budget, take care of. Hopefully the x-rays get done this week if I can book them, if my mom can help. And garden planning, I'm going to write out a list. Maybe I'll put that on this week too. I want to know exactly where things are going in my yard. So maybe what I'll do is I'll draw out like a little map and then plan out what I want to do. So I do want to do vegetables this year. And I was really happy with, like, along my garage, I had this little spot. I did marigolds and then lavender. So the marigolds protected the lavender from insects, because that's a tip. If you want to do things natural and you don't want to use pesticides to kill bugs, marigolds really do keep away pests. But do research, because certain plants will keep away bugs from your areas that you want them to be gone. But I would really like to plant peonies this year too. And I know peonies attract ants, and I don't want them near the house, so I have to plan for that. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and plan the week, and I'll probably add some of these things to my week. I'm glad this list isn't like terribly long. Like, this list isn't long for me. I'm glad that that I have a good list, a short list. Okay, so let's see. Clean organizers. I did the makeup. This is my weekly list here. So closet, my clothes I'll do today, hopefully. I did Danica's dresser yesterday. The x-rays I'll take a look at. Planner charms I did. And then, yeah, I didn't get to the stickers themselves, but I'll work on that. So, I mean, not terrible. And I want to organize the back closet again, because all of the, like the, the winter stuff, probably after this week, I'm hoping that things are going to stay warm. I mean, a lot can happen between, like, March 11th to, April, but I'm looking forward to spring. And even though it means more time is passing, I'm so ready to say goodbye to winter. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this week. Also, March 17th is St. Patty's Day. So that's exciting. So what I do is I pull out all my tools, and then I set my binder right next to me. I do need to pick meals for this week. So the current week, I had a whole bunch of meals picked, and because today is already Thursday and Friday is our takeout day, we had this one already. I ended up having this one on 2 days ago. And then last night I made meatloaf and mashed potatoes. And then tonight I think I'm going to make fried rice. So this will be Thursday. And then Friday will be takeout. And then Saturday is usually, depending what our plans are, I usually just do like an easy one. So like grilled cheese and soup maybe. And then Sunday I'll get back to meals, because my husband has work on Monday. So he needs like leftovers. So maybe what I'll do is put this beside me so I can reference. Okie dokie, let's get planning.
I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an almost lane, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang. You know exactly where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book.
Alright guys, so we are all done, and this is just in time because it is actually 7:32 and I have to go get my kids up. So work is going to be very quiet this week, and I don't think I actually put my no, I didn't put my I need to write out my April goals. So April goal planning. So I was thinking of doing goals on Monday because Monday is usually my quietest day, but maybe Monday, Tuesday will be a good day. Wednesday, I want to leave free for sticker design. Thursday's plan with me. And then Friday's catch up day. So yeah, I want to focus on this week, but I do want to do, I want to focus on goal stuff. And then I still have to do the YouTube intros, and then maybe I'll place an order for all this stuff this week just so I can get it done. Not really too much going on in the world of work. It's going to be a quiet week, which is nice. I can focus on work, and maybe I can actually get the YouTube intros done because I have no errands other than groceries. I've got no appointments, nothing like that. So I can just sit down and work. And if I get my main task done for the day, then I can, I can work ahead and start doing other stuff. So not really much for work. And then with my main planner, I'm just going to put my task card back so I don't forget. I really like how I decorated again this week. It looks really pretty. So it also looks busy for not having anything to do. It looks pretty busy. I still didn't put blog on here. Anyway, Monday is a journaling day, and I'll get groceries. My son doesn't have school. Tuesday, I'll write my blog and do a blog brainstorm. Wednesday is for my budget. So because my husband started a new job, he now gets paid Thursdays. Thursday, we'll have early dismissal, payday, and then plan with me and take out garbage. Friday is a catch-up day and potentially karaoke and takeout day. Saturday, swimming, and Sunday will be groceries. And again, it's St. Patty's Day, so I don't know if we're going out. One of my things was always to go to like an Irish pub and have like soda bread and like Irish stew. I don't know if that was a thing. One year I did it once. I had green beer just to go out and celebrate and say it's St. Patty's Day. If you have like the cheap beer, like Canadian, for example, they'll put green food coloring in it, and then it's St. Patty's Day beer. I don't know if we'll have a chance to go out because we have the kids on the weekend, so we'll see. But I do have some tasks here, so I'm going to hopefully focus on cleaning my son's room this week. It really needs to be done. It's really, really ucky. Ucky is only a boy's room can get. But I am going to also focus on these things here: spirituality, personal development, and reading, and hopefully get my spiritual book done. I haven't really focused on that much, but that would be another book I could cross off for the month. So I think that is it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you are new or if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love if you would consider doing so. Click on the bell button to be notified when I upload new content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.